Good morning, I'm Buddy Walling, and welcome to Newsfile. Jason Kenney is the new leader of Alberta's Progressive Conservatives. The former Calgary MP and federal Conservative cabinet minister beat rivals Richard Stark and Byron Nielsen in the first ballot in delegate voting on Saturday. Kenney will begin the second phase of his Unite the Right campaign by negotiating a deal with the Wild Rose Party to join forces under a new conservative banner. Kenney stressed the importance of unity in order to avoid the vote splitting he says led to the majority win by Premier Rachel Notley's NDP in 2015. Douglas Garland has filed for an appeal for his 3 first-degree murder convictions and sentence. Garland was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 75 years for the deaths of Nathan O'Brien and his grandparents, Alvin and Kathy Lickness. Garland's defense cited 10 grounds of appeal, claiming that the trial judge made an error in law. Garland's defense is claiming that the consecutive period for parole ineligibility is excessive and harsh in these circumstances. Former Progressive Minister, Conservative manager Alan Hallman was arrested and charged with assault after an incident at the PC Leadership Convention in Calgary Friday night. Police responded to disturbance at the TELUS Convention Center around 11 p.m. When they arrived, on-site security had detained Hallman. In January, the former manager was banished from the Alberta PC Party for a year for its offensive posts on social media. The ban included all membership events as well as a suspension on accessing party data. Hallman was a key organizer on Jason Kenney's campaign for party leader. The Rocky Mountains are an extreme avalanche warning. Banff, Yoho, Kootenay National Parks, and Kananaskis Country have been rated at high risk of natural or human-triggered avalanches in the alpine and tree-line areas. The risk has prompted a warning from Avalanche Canada that only the most experienced should venture into the backcountry. Avalanche Canada forecaster Ilya Storm says the cooling temperatures on the way will help the snowpack and lower the risk and number of avalanches. Now let's look at our weather today. Today in Calgary. Okay. Let's look at our weather today. Today in Calgary, we have temperature plus 13, and it is sunny with mostly cloudy skies. Let's look at our province-wide forecast. In Fort Mac, we are at a +2, and Minas Prairie is sitting at -2. Edmonton is a sunny +9, and Red Deer is at +5. Calgary and Medicine Hat are +13, and it's +9 for Lethbridge, and Banff is looking at +3 and sunny. Now let's go to our 5-day forecast. So tonight we'll see some light showers and a low temperature of -4. Tomorrow will be +3 and sunny, and Friday will be +2 and sunny as well. Saturday we're looking at partly cloudy skies and +7, and Sunday will be sunny all throughout and +11 degrees. Now let's go to our travelers. Vancouver is sitting at +6 degrees with a mainly clear sky. Ottawa is at -5 and a clear sky as well. Toronto's with 0 degrees and watch out for snow grains. And Halifax is sitting at -5 with a clear sky. After their first loss in the month to the Boston Bruins, the Calgary Flames bounced back with a 3-1 triumph over the Dallas Stars Friday night. After the record-setting 10-game streak, the Flames are on a mission to set another one. The slight advantage may have come from the disappearance of the Stars captain, James Benn, who was out due to an upper body injury. Flames captain Mark Giordano notched a goal and 2 helpers in an epic performance, while netminder Brian Elliott delivered 24 saves in his 10th consecutive victory. The Calgary Stampeders have added former Toronto Argonauts defensive lineman Brian Hall to the team. After talking to Stampeders coaching staff, Hall was convinced to move west and join the Canadian Football League team. The defensive lineman called up his high school buddy, linebacker Micah Johnson, about playing for the Stampeders and ended the call ready to sign. Hall's first 2 seasons were with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and he was in uniform during the 2014 Grey Cup, where the Stamps took home the championship. Hall will join the Stampeders after 3 years of playing in Ontario. Calgarian Tyrone Hutchins is headed to Sweden. The 24-year-old signed with FC Gut last week after playing a major role in Foothills FC's 2016 run to the Premier Development League Championship game. Hutchins played the past 2 seasons with the Calgary team while also playing for the Mount Royal Cougars. FC Gut is one of the oldest clubs in Sweden, having founded in 1904 and is currently sitting at the top of the 14-game second division. It is less than a year until the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea kick off, yet there's still some confusion as to whether NHL players will take part in it. A meeting between the International Ice Hockey Federation and all the parties involved, including officials from the NHL and NHL Players Association, was canceled last week. So that is all our stories today. Thank you for listening to Newsfile. I'm Buddy Walling.